Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well out there. So I just really want to share a message with everyone, and that is how, as a species, if we truly wish to be free, we need to actually start to do the work to choose freedom over slavery, and how the government has actually deceived us. All these politicians have actually deceived us. So whether it's the next referendum, the next election, any political matter, any bills they want to pass, it's all designed to give us the illusion of choice because it's already all selected. It's not an election. It's all these things are already selected and decided. They just give us the illusion that we have a choice. And that's how they've deceived and tricked every single one of us. You know, it's all scripted, and this world is a stage. So they will always put who they want in charge, and they will always pass anything they want, regardless of what the people vote. They will make new laws, decisions in their own self-interest, and they don't have humanity's best interest in mind. They don't actually care about us. They literally just want to enslave us and adapt us into the vision they want for us. They want us to they want to keep conditioning and programming us to literally rely on them for everything, and to adapt us to their malicious mindset through our behaviors, through the things we do. They've become a parent for us. Like, the government has actually become society's parent. So we rely on them for all these things. They're still going to govern us. That's in accordance to their corrupted ways. And they're not going to show that they're corrupted. A lot of these truths are hidden in plain sight. They're going to seem like they're trying to help us and do good things, but really that's not their intentions. Because if they showed us true intentions, then no one would listen to them. And at the same time, they always distract us from something else that's been hitting. So whether it's a new law they want to pass, at the same time, they're distracting us from something else that's been hidden. This is why awakening our consciousness is crucial in order to see the truth and truly break free. We have the capability to reach the stars and actually reach into high states of consciousness, but they don't want that for us. So that's what we need to start tapping into. We need to start choosing freedom. Whenever we say yes to their laws and their restrictions that they implement on us, whenever we say yes to these things, we're unconsciously and even consciously also saying yes to slavery. Okay? So when we abide by their rules and they're just going to enforce more draconian laws, we're actually saying yes to slavery. So that's why we need to counteract it through non-compliance. It's actually us consenting to the system and complying with the government, with what they want us to do, is what gives it power and allows these political schemes to even exist in the first place. If we keep consenting and relying on them, they will always not on the government to provide things for us, and they will always be our society's parent. To resist the tyranny, we must be independent of that system, of that tyranny. And we need to start returning to communities and living in harmony with the earth and the organic lifestyle, not the artificial lifestyle. So if the government provides our water, our foods, our clothes, our jobs, the medical care, our education, then we are controlled by them in every aspect with the illusion that they want to help us. So if they are powerful enough to give us all these privileges in this system, then at any moment they can take it away or change it and get everyone, they can take it away at any moment because they have us under control, and get everyone hooked onto another scheme they're plotting. For example, the CBDCs, which is the central banking digital currency that they're gonna try to throw out. They're attempting to make a one world currency where everything's, and this goes beyond the government. They're attempting to make a one world currency where everything is digital and we have a credit score. And at any moment they can turn that credit score on and off. If we're abiding by their rules, they'll keep it on. If we don't, they'll turn it off. You see the control, the gradual process of how they're going to attempt to control us even more when we consent to their system. So we need to develop the courage and the strength and unite with each other through all nations, through God, and actually take a stand to what these politicians are doing. When has there ever been a prime minister or a politician that has done any good? Never. Even if they have, it's done to seem that way, to give them more credibility so you can trust them, only to lead you astray later on. It's how deception works. So even if they've done some good, it's made to seem that way. But it's a gradual process of all these politicians just destroying things. So when are we going to realize that no matter who they put in charge, they're not going to save us. They're going to continue to enslave us and control us. And it gives us, the thing is, we need to learn to awaken the leaders within ourselves. And we need to take control of our thoughts, our feelings and emotions in a healthy way that's in accordance with knowledge and wisdom and through the divine creator. And then we need to actually take action on these things, to choose freedom, having these opportunities in every single moment to not comply and actually choose freedom over slavery. If we listen, then they'll keep controlling and manipulating us. So they're subconsciously programming us to adapt to their mindset. And their mindset is malevolent. It's not friendly, okay? So we need to actually stop looking for these politicians as they're going to save us, because they're not going to save us. We need to tap into the leaders within ourselves. Become sovereign and tap into the leaders within ourselves and help spark the leaders within other people so we can all rise. And really, all these things that are happening in the world right now, whether it's the next big event, the next big referendum, the election, or the next big political matter they're going to pull, or another big event that's going to happen, it's all designed to distract us from many things. And I'd wager one of the things they're distracting us from is from not only from them utilizing more laws, restrictions to control, manipulate us and enslave us and take away our freedom, but at the same time to implement more artificial intelligence throughout the world, because they want us all connected to that one world currency, that one world government, and they want us all connected to AI through merging with AI and having that one robotic hive mind mentality, which will only do and say in accordance to the maker of the hive. The maker of this artificial intelligence is malevolent, so it's not friendly. So again, it's all in disguise. It's all for them to put in more artificial intelligence to enslave and control us. Through this AI-run world, a one world government that's, secretly ruled by Satan or openly ruled by Satan, that's, again, where everyone's connected and fused with AI, artificial intelligence. It's adapting us to their selfish visions of what they want us to become so they can completely control us. They're adapting us to their version of a new human, which is an emotionless, transhuman, robotic human. So as long as we keep listening to them and being distracted from what's really going on, we're going to get deceived and tricked, and we'll continue to be slaved. It's us consenting to the system regardless of what. And a lot of this is built on fear. It's really that survival mentality through fear and suffering and relying on them. And which is the things that need to change, that must be changed. Like us living disconnected from the earth, disconnected from our spirituality, listening to all these politicians who want to enslave us. These are some of the things that must and should be changed. So we need to develop the courage to take a stand and resist this corrupted tyranny that's occurring. It's a spiritual battle right now. It's literally a war on humanity, a war on our consciousness, to hijack and possess our consciousness and enslave us. So we need to literally resist and fight back. And we do that, not through adapting to their mindset. We do that through choosing freedom, being sovereign, choosing love, and also choosing dignity and wisdom. the virtues, these kind of things, and actually taking a stand and doing what must be done to co-create true change within this world, within ourselves and externally. We must be blazing with a fiery, courageous heart of a lion and a true angelic touch and love to see the task be done and to never give up. So a part of this process is also us dissolving the false ego, the false self that's connected to artificial reality and laziness and enslavement to get the government to do it all for us. If they do it all for us, we're going to be enslaved. So we need to start doing it ourselves. We need to form communities and actually create real change. And in these communities, actually come up with new ideas in order to create healthy structures and systems within our society that's benevolent, healthy, and organic, you know, that's looking after the earth, the animals, and looking after each other with love, you know. Because remember, they don't want us to, these entities do not want us to reach the stars, or they don't want us to awaken into higher states of consciousness, because when we are within that higher states of consciousness, we see through the deception and it's harder for us to be tricked. You know, we are essentially free from ignorance. All these privileges that they put in the system for us, guys, I'm telling you, it's nothing compared to what they've hidden from us. It's nothing compared to what humans can truly do with their consciousness. It's our nature to fly. It can be scary to take a stand, but we have to decide what world we are creating for the future generation, for our children, and for this planet. We need to actually care and actually face those fears and be courageous and brave to take a stand and unite through love, compassion, joy, and through God. Not unite through AI, but unite through God and take a stand through love, freedom, and strength and wisdom. In doing so, we can come closer to rising into our inherent potentials, the divine nature that exists within all of us, you know, that beauty that's within our heart and the strength and the might that's within us. We can come back to that. We just need to unlearn what we have learned and reawaken what we truly are. Don't give up hope. Have faith. Please share this message with others. Inspire others. Help others be selfless. Develop that courage, that strength to start to take a stand and to look into all these things that are happening and look at what's really going on. A lot of the time, things are not what they seem. And it's important that we don't have the mindset of apathy, but instead we have a mindset that's willing to care and do and create change, regardless of what most people are choosing to do. Okay, we need to share this message, spread truth, spread love, and help inspire others to see what's going on and awaken the light within their hearts, within their soul, and remember this universal language that's within every single one of us. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. To my fellow humans out there, thank you all very much for watching. Please share this message and God guide you.